Mariah Carey says she was mortified by her New Year's Eve performance disaster, and Dick Clark would have been too.
Mariah Carey has finally stepped in between her management team and Dick Clark Productions in a back-and-forth he said about her disastrous New Year's Eve performance. The pop star's only response to her lip-sync debacle was a snarky tweet early the next morning. "St happens," Carey wrote. "Now, the all I want for Christmas is you" singer says the king of New Year's Eve would never have let the show go on like that. "All I can say is Dick Clark was an incredible person and I was lucky enough to work with him when I first started in the music business," Carey told Entertainment Weekly. "I'm of the opinion that Dick Clark would not have let an artist go through that and he would have been as mortified as I was in real time." In the days since the Times Square incident in which Carey walked off stage in the middle of her performance, her reps and Dick Clark Productions have been feuding over who's to blame for the botched bash. Carey's spokeswoman, Nicole Perna, told Billboard that production set her up to fail, while TMZ reported that the singer's earpiece and lyric prompter weren't working. An initial investigation has indicated that DCP had no involvement in the challenges associated with Miss Carey's New Year's Eve performance, the company said in a statement to the Daily News. "The fiasco won't stop Carey from performing future live TV events," she told Entertainment Weekly, "but it will make me less trusting of using anyone outside of my own team." Jenny McCarthy, who co-hosted Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest, said she lost all sympathy for the singer as soon as her team started throwing around accusations of sabotage. "It was a complete train wreck. Being in this business, I know what it's like to have your prompter go out. I know what it's like to have my inner ears go out. It's scary, and it's like your brain malfunctions and you're on live TV. So I was like, you know what, I have sympathy for her," McCarthy said on her SiriusXM radio show Tuesday. Mariah Carey botches New Year's Eve bash at Times Square. "If Dick Clark were alive today, I guarantee he would be on air right now fighting back. He's not, so I'm going to. Dick Clark Productions has been doing this show for 45 years. I've never seen a production company more prepared, more supportive of their musical guests, so for her to defame them was so incredibly insulting for the group of people who work their balls off preparing and rehearsing for their musical guests." The former View host also said Carey had to stand into a soundcheck and barely rehearsed, unlike previous performers like Gloria Estefan, Demi Lovato, and Taylor Swift.